See you boys, and I think it's time to race.
Hey! Alright, Slake, waiting for me, please. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching. And, yeah.
Doing anything. I have 10,000 people in. Why are you in the camera? I have 10,000 people in here. They just raided me. Why are you taking my mama? Why are you taking my? Mama, stop. Why? Because I'm trying to stream. So get out. So you can call the police because I'm streaming. I have 10,000 people in here watching. Get out. I just got raided. What are you doing? So I have to get out because I'm streaming too. What the fuck I have to go through, bro? I'm tired of this shit.
Alright guys, so everybody's talking about this streamer named Nitro Camden. While everybody's talking about his stream right now, I kind of wanted to give my take on it a little bit. So the kid was streaming and then he ended up getting raided, I think by one of the FaZe guys, I think it was Rug. And when he got raided, I think 10,000 people went inside his live stream and then his mom walks in. Now, I'm not going to play the rest of these clips that y'all been seeing, like, you know, him getting hit. You know, bigger channels already done that. You know, the kid's 18 and this shit's going to be on the internet for life. And I'm not going to add to that. But I'm not really here to talk about her either. I want to talk about something she said, and then I want to talk to y'all, specifically people around my age.
It's fake because I want to be successful. I'm doing this for 7 years.
Wait a minute, hold on. Let me backtrack for a second. Did this nigga said that he was streaming for 7 years? Nigga, aren't you 18? So you've been streaming since you were 11? My guy been streaming since before middle school, my nigga. But real talk though. Think about what that takes. 7 years on something that's not paying you anything. Most people can't even stay on anything for about 7 months, you know what I'm saying? But he been streaming for 7 years since he was 11, and then that shit just hit. That's the same year everybody start asking him what he's going to do with his life. And that's the year that it works. The beauty in that, you know? But listen to what she got to say about that.
It's fake because I want to be successful. I'm doing this for 7 years. Still have the passion. Nothing wrong with that. It's like working a job for 7 years. I know. You're gonna have to go because you're in the because I want to. You need a real job to get the fuck out. So I guess it's not a real job. It's not.
It's not a real job. Not you not good at it. Not that you ain't making money yet. It's just not real. And I sat there for a minute because I think that's just the whole thing. 7 years of work is just invisible to her. Not because he not doing it. It's because it don't come in the shape that she recognizes. There's no boss, nobody handing him a schedule, no check with the company name on it. All she see is a kid in his room playing video games. And maybe that's real. Maybe there's just no category in her head for that type of work. But if there's somebody in front of you telling you they got 10,000 people watching him right this second, and you can't even take a minute to look, embrace him like nothing, at that point it's just not a misunderstanding anymore. At that point you can't give her a cop-out of it ain't a real job, you're not getting paid. You can't say it anymore. And there's something sinister that really bothered me about this clip right here.
Well, be prepared for the police to come put you out there. So you don't think your stupid ass have to get out. You're 18, dummy. You don't have to live in my house. Great, but I'm letting you know because you're getting out at 6 o'clock tomorrow. When I wake up, you get your ass up and you're getting out. You're not gonna keep blatantly disrespecting me. I told you to lay down. This is what you do every other time. You try to act like you don't break rules, but you do this every other time. I walk past the room and I'm like, why is the light still on? I'm exercising. Well, you should have been did that. It's bedtime. Okay, cool. Absolutely. Your ass down.
She's standing in a room with 10,000 people in it, and the only thing that she can see that they're watching her put him out. Like the audience is just complete embarrassment. Like it's a show. Like, why are you sitting in this chair for this? And he's over there begging her to understand. The audience is like the whole point. That's the whole thing that he's been waiting for 7 years, and this shit is finally paying off. 10,000 people, bro. There's so many people that cannot say they got 10,000 people in there watching their live stream in a lifetime. Not that live streaming is the most important thing ever, but 10,000 people to watch you is a big deal, no matter if it's a raid or not. He's over here saying, look what I got, and she talking about, look what they're saying. They're not even arguing about the same thing, like, at all.
Bro, I'm on. They're all watching you while laying in a bed, and you finna get kicked out, and you're worried about this. Like, at one point, you gotta just. All right, bro. Okay. All right.
And this right here is what I actually want to talk about. 18 now, like something just completely switched. It was in high school maybe a year ago or maybe a couple months ago. I don't know this guy, you know what I'm saying? But there's no telling how long it's been since he's been out of school. Shit, maybe he's still in high school. Who fucking knows? Nothing happened on that nigga birthday. He didn't wake up with new information. He just turned one number up and now he's just supposed to have everything figured out. And I know a lot of y'all are watching this and had the exact same thing said to you. Word for word almost. Where did we get the idea that 18 is the finish line? Like just a year ago, you would just do a calculus. Now you gotta worry about paying $2,000 worth of an apartment bill? Are you serious? Being confused at 18 is not a failure. That's just what 18 is, man. And when you get told you're lazy during that, when you're really just lost, that just sticks with you. You end up carrying that around way longer than the confusion. Now, he asked her something in there more than once.
What have I done wrong? I actually want to know. Besides the game, what did I do wrong today? I would love to know. Not trying to be disrespectful. I would really love to know.
And he's not being smart with her at all. Listen to it again. He actually wants to know. Tell me what I did today and I'll fix it. He did not get any answer. That's because there is not an answer. He ain't do nothing that day. Whatever this was, it was already in that house before the stream even turned on. And I'm gonna be straight with y'all. He said other things on that stream that I'm not gonna play. Kid was hurting bad, man. In front of 10,000 people at that. And everybody's clipping the part where she does what she does. But nobody's clipping that right there. So I've been thinking about why parents do this, and I think I got something. A lot of parents like that had it hard. Kicked out when they were 18 themselves, had to figure it out with nothing, had to work jobs they hated at an age where they shouldn't have to, and they survived it. They made it through. Salute to you. But here's the part I don't think they see. They were not supposed to even do that, like at all. Getting put out at 18 ain't a rite of passage. That's a bad situation they got handed. They just don't got another word for it, so it becomes the way it's done. Now they're handing their kid the same thing they got handed and calling it teaching, because the hard part is the only part they know how to give. And I think the actual job of a parent is to give your kid something better than what you got. Not the same, better. And some parents do that with some things and then turn around and pass down the rest. Fix one thing their mama did to them and keep two, because that felt normal. Those two felt just like how it's supposed to go, to them at least. And there's one more piece that I think about. Some of it ain't even about the kid. If you were struggling at 18 and your kid is not, it can hit you kind of funny. Not because you want bad for them, because it make you look at your own 18. And it's a whole lot easier to tell somebody they lazy than to sit down with what you did not get. I'm not saying it's every parent, by the way, and I'm not saying that it's this one either, but some of the hardest things people say to their kids ain't even about their kids at all. So now I want to talk to people my age, 23, 25, 27, because we're next up, and some of y'all already got kids and some of us are about to, and I've been thinking about how I will handle mine. So here's where I'm at. You gotta work. That part is real, man. We're in America, bro. Like, you need income, and it's just not for debate. Yeah, get a job, get something to keep you standing, but go all the way in on what you actually want. Take the pay cut, live below your means, work the job that don't drain everything so you got something left for the other thing. Both, not one or the other, both. And if I got a kid doing that, working and building something on the side that they love, I don't got a problem with that at all, because that's not laziness. That's the hardest version of it. Anybody can go to a job somebody else built, doing that and coming home to your own thing with no guarantee. I believe that's more discipline than most people got. Now, I can see somebody asking, where do you even draw the line? When do you tell somebody when to quit? And I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't know at all. Because I'm 25, I watch people restart in 2 or 3 years. I see it happen all the time. I see people quit the whole thing, whatever the fuck they're doing, go do something else, come back 2 or 3 years later, and then that's the thing that works out for them. It happens all the time. So I don't think there's a clean line. I think that's the thing you just gotta find out just by going. And that's kind of the whole point. You gotta let them find out. You can't tell somebody in advance whether their thing is gonna work. Nobody can do that. Not you, not their mama, not nobody. All you can do is not be the reason they stopped. And here's the thing I keep coming back to. Every generation is more talented than the other one before it. Not smarter necessarily, not better people, just got more access, more tools, more examples, I got people in my life who see something in what I'm doing before it turns into anything. And I'm not there yet. I know what my numbers look like. But if somebody can see that in me while it's still small, then I can do that for somebody else. That's the whole job. Somebody got to be the one who sees it early. So to go back to what she said, it's not a real job. And she's not wrong that it don't look like one. There's no boss, there's no building, no drivers. Nobody handed him a schedule, but somebody chose him that night, sent 10,000 people into that room because of something he's been building since he was 11. That's more people than most jobs. That's more people than most jobs will ever have care what you did in a day. And she looked right at it and couldn't see anything. So if you got somebody in your life like that right now, somebody who can't see what you're building because it don't look like they know, don't try to convince them. That's the thing I wish somebody told me earlier. You don't got to get them to see it. You just got to keep going while they don't. And for everybody my age, we're next. Whatever happened to us, that stops with us. Let them work, let them build, and be the one who saw it early.